Obama says Americans want to talk about real problems, especially the economy. A new CNN poll shows it remains far and away the most important issue for the country. And when you're dealing with the economy, we're really talking about taxes. McCain says Obama's going to raise your taxes. Obama says his challenger's tax breaks favor the rich. Who's telling the truth? And what do their actual plans mean for your tax bill? Let's clear up the spin and the confusion. Keeping them honest tonight, CNN's Joe John joins us from Washington. So, Joe, polls are suggesting most Americans, more than 50%, think Barack Obama will raise taxes, even though he says his plan would mean a tax cut for most Americans. So what's the truth?
Well, the truth is McCain has a simple message: I'll cut your taxes. Period. Obama's plan, Anderson, is a little more complex, and that makes him open to attack. The charge from McCain and the Republicans is that Obama will raise your taxes. What Obama actually says is that he'd give a tax cut to the vast majority of Americans, 80% of Americans. But for that small percentage of couples who make more than $250,000 a year, Obama's plan would allow their taxes to go up.
So what about McCain's plan?
Well, the charge on that side is that the McCain plan just plain helps wealthy Americans and corporations and not the people who are really suffering, for example. The truth is that McCain's plan would also cut taxes for people with dependents, children mainly. But remember, the biggest tax cuts would still go to the top wage earners. The benefit to the vast majority of Americans would be modest at best.
Well, let's look at some real world comparisons. I mean, can you show them side by side or what it actually means?
Yeah, well, it's pretty dramatic. According to the Tax Policy Center here in town, the numbers sort of break down like this. If you make, for example, between $38,000 and $66,000 a year, the Obama plan will cut your taxes by just over $1,000 or so. McCain would give you just $319. But now let's go up an income bracket. For those making between $66,000 and $112,000, Obama cuts your taxes by $1,290. McCain by about $1,000. The big switch starts happening in the upper brackets. If you make between $227,000, $603,000, the taxes go up $12 you end up paying under Obama's plan. Under the McCain plan, you get a break of $7,871. And if you're fortunate enough to make it all the way up to that $603,000 level, Obama's plan whacks you for nearly $116,000. Under McCain, you get a break of just over $45,000, Anderson.